Hey everyone, what's up? How's it going? This is Finite MTG. Just did draft number 1, and we are immediately hopping into draft number 2. Looking at like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 really nice cards in this pack. So Grim Lava Man, this one is, known for being in some cubes. Hydromorph Gull, you're not really ever going to sacrifice it, but it's got a decent body, I guess, for an old set. Crippling Fatigue, really nice removal spell, would be good now. Basking Root Walla, pretty nice card. Madness, usually not going to come up. And a Militant Monk. We'll see if they've turned this into gravecycling chaos or not. So far, it hasn't looked like it. I think I should just take this Lava Man. Not totally sure how good the card is, because I feel like you don't always put a bunch of stuff into your graveyard in regular limited. Like Threshold normally I think is pretty difficult to turn on. But if we're able to get some synergy there, it should be nice, and it's probably just the card with the highest ceiling. Now we've got a Lava Dart if we want to stay on theme. 6 mana 5/5 trample, not too bad of a body for the old sets, and 4 mana 2/1 flyer. Oh no. 5 mana 3/3 flyer that doesn't just die to damage removal or combat. Yeah, we're snap taking this Phantom Flock. Seems like a really nice card. This card is hilarious and seems terrible. This card is kind of what I said about this, but like funnier and slightly less bad. I think Fogbringer is my number 2 card out of this pack from the ones I've read so far. And Lava Dart somewhere behind that. Iron Shell Beetle, solid too, but let's flock it up. Ooh, stinky. What is this? This doesn't look like Chaos. This looks like the current draft format. I think we're taking a Splendor Mare here over something like an Of One Mind. It has cycling, so a bit of Lavamancer value there. And yeah, this probably means that we're not seeing drafts like the first one I did. They probably have turned it into grave cycling. Decent black cards. Of One Mind is probably the strongest card that I'm passing here. I don't have a ton of respect for the Hemophage, but Splendor Mare it is. Okay, now we're seeing Talon Trooper, card I think is pretty good. A couple other fine white-blue cards. The Plea might be good enough. Not really sure what we're going to end up having as Cascade hits. I think Cascade's a fun mechanic, but God forbid we have anything like situational, like a counterspell to Cascade into. Though for 2 mana or less, it seems unlikely to get there. I think I should just take the Trooper. I could take the Border Post, which is fine. There's also the Mistbane Border Post. I think I just want to take the Field Mist here, though. I think this card, well, no, let's just take the Flyer. We're not in unread necessarily, and rather get powerful cards than fixing. Alright, so it looks like we just have a couple nice pickups here. Either a white cycling land, or, oh no, this doesn't cycle. This is randomly a lot different than I expected. Well, in that case, we're going to probably take this unsummon looking card. Embolden. I think this card's actually pretty nice too. But it seems like the kind of card that would wheel. And also it's a bit of a non-bow with the Lava Man. I'm not sure exactly how good it is. It's probably pretty good. Okay, you know what? We're just going to take the Embolden. Sorry, Ether Burst. You can just pick up a Force Away anyway, and that's a better effect. There's also a Leaping Master. We're in both colors for that. Kind of late debilitating injury. We could spec on that as well. I do think it's one of these 3 cards. I don't think anything else here is interesting enough to me. So the Leaping Master I think is super mediocre. The Force Away actually makes a bit of sense, because we've been seeing some blue, and that would let us stay on theme, though we have seen some black as well. I'm going to take the injury. I think at this point in the draft, there's definitely an argument for taking a solid blue card, but we're not going to be able to turn on the Ferocious most of the time anyway, so it's just kind of a 2 mana unsummon. So best to just stay open, in my opinion. Looks like a bad pack. 3 mana 3/2. That can be a Lava Axe if your opponent chooses. Nothing for black. Shades Form. Is this card in Master's Edition? or something ancient. It feels like it was. Otherwise, there's a gray ogre. Is this card better than the Fire Beast? Kind of unclear. I think I'm going to take the Fire Beast. I think it might be better than the Guardian. I'm not totally sure. I know the Punisher cards generally are very bad, but thought it might be worth a try. Okay, so now we're seeing actually a good card here in the Vengeful Vampire. Otherwise, Literal Hill Giant with a different name. And 2-mana 1/1 flyer, which is not very exciting. So it looks like staying open has rewarded us here. Could try to splash the Lava Man. Normally, 1-drops are not what I like to splash for, but big clunky flyer, sign me up. As long as we don't run into any kind of enchantment removal, it should be pretty nice. Tarot's Faithful, I think, is solid here. Aquamoeba, good with Madness, but we're not really doing that. So, yeah. Acorn Harvest seems a little overcosted to me. Ghostly Wings is actually not too bad. Nah, actually, it's pretty bad. Let's take the Tarot's Faithful. Okay, now we're seeing a Lava Dart pretty late, just went all the way around the table. So I guess we have outs to go red, white, or maybe splash some color. Don't think this card is remotely playable. Lead Astray seems okay to me. The Warthog, I think, is potentially better than this Lava Dart, but we're going to take the Dart anyway. Now there's a Nightbonder. I'm not in love with this card, but we have no 2-drops, and we potentially leave blue as a possibility here by taking a blue-black hybrid card. Otherwise, there's Dark Bargain and Reflexes, neither of which I'm particularly excited about, so let's take this. Random Cycler, good at the Lava Man, blue-red card, we're never blue-red, and we have no artifact cards. I mean, we have one. So, Random Cycler it is. 3-mana 2/2 Forest Walk. Cards like this usually overperform in Chaos, so we'll take it. And a Leaping Master even, so yeah, a lot of staying open, not a lot of reasons to be any particular color. I think we could be really anything other than like green-white here. Okay, so now seeing a few goodies. Ooh, white and or blue creatures. I read the card and it looked good until I got to that line. Cumberstone, pretty solid defensive card. Avensquire, gonna make our deck 100% of the time and be pretty good most of the time. There's also Wall of Reverence. Not sure exactly how good this card is. I think I'd rather have an Avensquire. I know the Cumberstone is good, but I don't think we're in blue very much of the time here. I want to be white-black or white-red if I have a choice in the matter. Unfortunate because if we take the Squire, the wall is not likely to wheel, and if we get the rocks, it's not going to be very good in our deck. But yeah, I guess we're just taking the Squire here. Ooh, Stonecloaker. Potentially a pretty good card. Also a Hedge Troll. Very nice if we're in green, which I don't think we are. There's a Dead and Gone. And a Melancholy. So again, looking at removal spells in black and red, I think I should take the Dead and Gone at this point. It's so annoying though. I would like to just take... We could just take this card, but I don't think it's good enough in our deck. I don't think we have enough cheap creatures for... Well, maybe it is. Maybe this card is just good enough. But removal is really king in Chaos. How does the red look? It's like fine. Like probably a little bit worse. I'm going to take the Dead and feel pretty iffy about it. Okay, now we're seeing Expose Evil, which is like strictly better than Lead Astray. We're seeing this card, which I don't think is good at all. Um, this card might be okay. And this card is a pretty good trick, I think. So seeing more stuff for green-white. The career is solid and the Cathar is okay. I think I should take the Uncaged Fury here. Try to wheel a Tenacity or an Expose Evil. Or even a Strength of Arms. Seems pretty reasonable. Passing a Stormrider Spirit in blue. Yeah, it's an early pick for this card, but I think it's okay. Now Rally the Peasants and a Rebuke. Does look like red-white is the place to be currently. I think Rally the Peasants is a bit win more, and there's a decent chance of it wheeling, so I think we're just going to take a Rebuke here. With the Embolden, that mixes our tricks up nicely, also Uncaged Fury. Yeah, I think this is fine. Rally is good when you have a lot of tokens, and that's not really where we are. Fortify, pretty good. Also looking at Cavalry Master, which I think is going to be my choice here. There's also Flame Core Elemental, which is pretty big, and a Spell Shaper thingy. I think we're going to take this. It's very difficult to block, which I like. And yeah. Otherwise, just hoping to wheel like a Flame Core. People don't respect the card enough, and Fortify, probably never wheeling here, but maybe. Rites of Initiation. Isn't this card like secretly pretty strong? I think it is. I think this is better than any of the mass pump effects we've seen. There is a 4-mana 2/2 flyer though, so if we want to go back to our roots, that is an option. I think we're just taking the rights. This card might have been upshifted to uncommon last time. I don't remember. And an Alseed. There's also a 3-mana 4/2. And we do have a number of instants here, so actually this card looks great for us. Though the Alseed would also be very good, I think. Yeah, this deck is looking very strong. I'm really liking what we have going on here so far. Yeah, let's pick up the Dreamstalker. And a Rooting Moloch. Also a Light of Hope and a Reptilian Reflection. Well, we're going to take the one that looks playable. Honey Mammoth, pretty good in this format by the looks. Anything with cycling in our deck? Just a Splendor Mare. Yeah. So this has to be the second Ikoria pack we've seen, right? That's kind of annoying. So we could take a very nice sideboard card, or we could take a Hill Giant. I think we want the sideboard card at this point. 3-mana 0/3 with the random pump ability. Yeah. Rhymed, I guess, but let's just take that. Now we're looking at a Keldon Marauders versus a 2-mana 2/2. Pallid Mycoderm is not a terrible card, and this is just kind of like a 5 damage kind of deal. So the question here is, do I want to be super aggro? I don't think so. I think I'm, well, yeah, I think I like the Mycoderm a little too much here. Okay, Tenacity versus Strength of Arms. We already have a mass pump in the rights. Though this does seem like a pretty good getcha kind of thing. I like most of my tricks to be at 1 mana though. This card is good in races, and it's good if you like attack all. I'll take it, I guess. And wow, Rally the Peasants on the wheel as well. So we just have all the mass pump effects, even though I passed 2 of them the first time around. Wow, and the Flame Core Elemental coming all the way back. And yeah, I mean, we'll take this for the sideboard. And a nice land. That's not really worth anything here, but it's pretty. Ooh, Foil Collective Defiance. There's also Spreading Flames, which is a little expensive, but good. And Fiendbinder and a Dawngryph, hoping to wheel one of those, but yeah, easy Defiance here. Wow, just passed another cube card. That's fun. Passing a Shock and a whatever, Faithbearer Paladin, but this is the same set, isn't it? This is either Shadows or Eldritch Moon. But yeah, that's fine. Not complaining. We'll just take another on-color rare. Um, how about another on color rare? Does that sound good? Okay, I'll take it. Looks like we've run out of on color rares for now. There's a Mardu Scout, which is a 2-drop, and we are missing those. Fierce Invocation, which I am not in love with. This card does not seem good. Humble Defector does not seem good, and yeah, I don't like the others, so passing a Wild Call, which is an on-color rare for someone else, hopefully not the person I'm passing to, and we'll take a Scout. A Gust Cloak Cavalier, another card with my favorite mechanic, Flanking. It is a pretty nice card, but I think we're going to take the Keldon Halberdier. This card is really only weak to pinging effects. The fact that you get to drop at turn 1 is going to come down a few turns later, but very nice card. Passing a Grape Shot, which I think is okay. It's kind of like the Scattering Shot that I took in the last pack, or the last draft, but this can go any target, of course. Gaffin Raiders, Flowstone Embrace. The good red cards just keep on coming. Do I have too much removal? When do you have too much removal? I guess the question is, which of these are we more likely to wheel? Probably never wheeling at either of them. They're both very good. But I guess I should take the Raiders. God, I hate making picks like that. I mean, you can just randomly have a 5/5, which is super nice. It's good with the Rites of Initiation, too. This is starting to feel like a fairly synergistic format. I think we'll take this card for the sideboard. Yeah. War Leader on the wheel. Much better in our deck than like a Moloch by the looks. There's also Sentinel's Eyes, which could be pretty good too here, actually. Still a little short on cheap creatures. But we already have a bunch of expensive cards. I guess I am going to take the Eyes. I don't know if we'll play it or not. Fiendbinder and Spreading Flames. This card is pretty nice, but it's so much mana. I think we just need the Fiendbinder. Wow, and a Galvanic Bombardment coming all the way around too. That's going to make our deck. 1 mana 0/3 into the sideboard. Hopefully we're not going to 0/3. Sideboard card, I guess, over a card that we're not willing to play. And a Grape Shot, which we could main deck if we wanted to. Alright, group creatures separately. Should not be too hard to identify the best creatures in our deck. Basically just going by rarity. Probably have to play the 2-drops no matter what. So these are the only cuttable creatures. And over here, Rebuke. This is dead and gone. It is Collective Defiance, Lava Dart, Galvanic, probably Rebuke. Less sure about all of these. Most of them are probably still fine. Alright, let's take a 3-drop. Fiendbinder. I think I want to play at least one more creature. We could play the Flame Core or the Moloch. 5-drop slot is a bit crowded, but this looks a little better. The Moloch seems better than the Flame Core if I'm going to play another creature. In terms of these, I think I like the Embolden. Willing to try the rights. I think Grape Shot should probably make the deck. Well, maybe not. It just gets so much worse as a sorcery. Like, we have to play another card or it's just dealing 1 damage to something. Or they have to play a card on our turn, which doesn't happen that often. Maybe Sentinel's Eyes. Really wish I just had another 2-drop to play here. Guess this is a way to spend our mana on turn 2. We can go... Maybe Tenacity isn't good in every matchup, but maybe Sentinel's Eyes and Embolden are good most of the time. This looks like a 16-lander to me. So now we can play like 1 pump effect. Rights, Rally, Fury, or Tenacity. It's probably got to be Rights. Alright, let's see how this looks. Seven, 9. 1 double white, a few double red. Yeah, I think that's probably correct, actually. Now let's fix the mana, or the curve, I should say. And then this is kind of a 1-drop. Okay, that looks a bit better. All right, let's go for it. All right, let's play first versus Fluffy Pingo. This actually could be a mulligan. Missing red mana here. We do have 9 sources in the deck. I think I'm gonna try shipping this. This seems a bit better. Bottom of Plains here. I'm gonna take off this upkeep stop. Dang. Well, I guess we get to dash it. Okay, Raiders face down. These are both instants, good to know. I think we are going to ditch a scout here. So basically we got them to flame burst a Marty's scout that wasn't on the battlefield, which is fine for me, I think. And we got to play this. Is it 3/3? See if they try to kill it again. Red-black does have a lot of access to very good removal, I think. No? I mean, you're not attacking here. Let's see whether this deals them 5 or comes into play. Oh, they took the 5. Alright. Well, probably a good choice for them, not for me. Maybe that card just isn't good enough. Good news is if they... interesting. Welp. Gonna try to attack here. Let's try a bombardment. now during beginning of combat. They're down to 9 somehow. Let's see if they have anything terrifying here. Gotta hope not. That's fine. Couldn't do anything about it anyway. Just want to hit some land drops at this point. Well, suspending this, I guess. 4 turns feels like a long time, but got other plays once we hit 5 mana anyway. So unless we go land, I don't actually think it's that much faster to wait. Well, land number 1. What could they have with 4 cards in hand? Don't know, but it is a little scary. Okay, Thalia. Good card. We've got 3 points of burn here anyway. Let's see what they have for 8 mana. That's pretty good. Wonder if they were in our draft or not. There's a good one. Good in this matchup too, because it's multiple bodies eventually. Doesn't just get killed by the this thing, and also pay 3 life. Pretty costly at this point in the game. Our 4/1 is coming into play with haste. What you got for me, opponent? I'm ready. They're flashing it back, and they've got another way to finish it off, it looks like. Yep. So just a shock effect. That was a sudden shock. So now we get a hasty thing. If we draw a mountain here and they don't kill us, they are going to die. Not a mountain, unfortunately. Looks like they do have a way to answer it here. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Let's get a Phantom Flock into play. Opponent on 6 life. I'd love to just draw a mountain here, just end it, if they don't deal with this. Oh, they actually had an answer. And it has flashback. Yeah, their deck is pretty darn nice. Lava Man, guess I'll make you use it. They pretty much definitely have to be flashing it back. Bad news is we've got a lot of nothing left in our deck, and presumably they have a lot of gas. So they've drawn 10 lands here. Maybe 11. Well, there's the mountain. I think I'm just going to hold it. Can't think of a reason to play it right now. Please don't have... Oh, well, I guess we're just going to dead that. just gonna keep passing here, I guess. If this didn't say target creature, I guess even if it said any target, we didn't have lethal, but still. Not gonna spend this Defiance until, well, okay. So now if they don't kill this, and they don't have any instant speed life gain in red-black, then Defiance should kill them next turn. Could have a combat trick here. See if they take it or not. Feels like they've got to have some kind of combat trick. Well, we're going to go for this. Gulp. Alright, what do you have for me? +1/+0 first strike counter. Okay, good thing we didn't do it that way, I guess. The pre-combat Defiance, that would have been very bad for us. Now I think I can actually play the mountain. Avon Squire. Caca. Okay, we'll take 5. Not too worried about that card. Well, we don't have lethal here still. This thing deals 4 damage to a creature and only 3 to a player, so just gonna keep waiting. Good news is if we ever like find a target that's a creature, should be in nice shape here. Okay, I think they just die. Looks like they're just dying here. I'm going to give them a little bit of information by showing them the rights, but I'm not too worried about that. So 2 modes, 3 damage to an opponent, target player discards and draws. Target player discards and draws, target opponent. Okay, that was pretty good. Only took 5 damage that game from the thing that we just saw last turn. Turn 18 though. Okay. So opponent has a ton of removal. Wish we had a Vengeful Vampire for this matchup. Might board in the Flame Core. I don't think Rights seems very good. Let's try it like this, I guess. Alright, another unkeepable hand. This one's quite a bit better. Goodbye, Mountain. And remember, important to lead on Mountain with this deck because we do have a double red 2-drop. And there it is, right on time. So far this is almost the same as last game. Because we went mulligan into keep into draw Mardu Scout on our first draw step. Pretty funny. So we're going to try to race here. I'm guessing they're just going to kill this thing. Don't love the Fiend Binder in this matchup, by the way. The dragon... So this is a goblin, which means if they had some kind of enchantment removal on it, we could eventually sack it to kill the thing there. What do you have for me? Nothing. Very interesting. They could have like an Erdwall Ripper here, or whatever it's called, that they just decided not to play out and they're going to kill this end of turn. But that's whatever. Feels like this has to be dying. Okay. That's pretty good in this matchup. Wow. Well, let's hope we hit land number 5 so we can Voracious and answer that thing. I guess we can just offer the trade in the meantime. But basically that opens up the Cavalry Master to like 2 damage removal. Cursed Witch, yeah, their deck is drawing pretty well here, it looks like. I guess my play is cast face down, and then we're just gonna like Sentinel's Eyes. Not sure how we win the game with the Accursed Witch attached to us, though. I don't think we have any life gain. I guess this thing outraces it, but we're going to need a land for that. Sack a creature. Okay, goodbye, 3/1. I think at this point I have to do this. Well, that's pretty bad for me, isn't it? I guess we're just dead. Yeah, I don't think there's any way out of this one, unfortunately. We can kill this, and then we just take 6, and if we answer that, then we die to the drain. So yeah, gotta hope they don't have that draw next game, I suppose. Let's double check for any... The 1 mana O3, probably not. Maybe the Tarot's Faithful could have been decent there. Cutting Sentinel's Eyes, I guess. Sure. Maybe even Ether Membrane would have been good there. Maybe that actually would have been a lot better. Oh well. Yes. Okay, this looks like a nice hand. Let's hope there are some X1s that I can dart away. And that they don't have the 3-drop that just kills my Squire here. Opponent seems to be mulliganing. Okay. Squire it up. Please don't kill it. I know you have infinite removal, but I'm asking you not to kill it. It looks like they mulliganed once. Splendor Mare should be excellent in this matchup with the Rooting Moloch if we ever draw that one, and just in general. Sure. No, I'm asking you not to kill this one. Let's lead with the mountain, I guess. Wow, absurd. Their deck is great. But we're drawing pretty hot, so take it. So now, combined with Lava Dart, we can just kill this thing. Which is quite nice, I think. Wondering whether we play out the land here. Okay, flank you down to 1 toughness, and then we're going to Lava Dart you away. Bye-bye. And I think we do want to play the land, actually. Okay. Pretty good card. Drain us. Okay, now we play the flock. If we can block with the flock, then we actually can just kill this thing with the Lava Dart. And we only go down to a 2/2 flyer for our troubles. That is quite annoying. So we're taking 8 here. And a corpse, okay. Yeah, we're gonna need something good here or we're just gonna die. That does not qualify as something good. So now we like lose the game if we attack here, so gotta stay back. And now this flips into a 6/5 and it's basically all ogre from here. It's a 6/5 menace too. Forgot about that. Yeah, that's a nice card, I guess. Yeah, I basically can't win the game here. They just dash the thing, attack, I take 6, and I'm forced to. I can try to block the corpse, but that doesn't really get me anywhere. Like, if they force me to trade the cavalry for their, whatever it is, their thing in hand, then I just, like, lose the game. If I had drawn a rebuke, we might be talking, but I think I'm still, like, just not favored in this matchup whatsoever. I imagine this is a dash. Oh, they're just going to fatigue it right now. Yeah, that's another way to kill me. Yep. This thing's going to flip back for whatever that's worth, but now I need to draw the Chandra's Defiance thing. Whatever it's called. Even then, yeah, I just don't have a chance here, unfortunately. I have to attack or I can't win. Yeah, and I mean, now if they just dash the thing, I lose anyway. Though, we can kill it on beginning of combat for whatever that's worth. And then we just, like, die anyway to the walking corpse. I mean, there's just no way out of this. makes sense. Their deck is excellent, by the way. This is like probably one of the best decks in Chaos I've seen. So now we have to like dart you, sacking a mountain, killing this. Yeah, I mean, we just have no chance here in heck. Yeah. All right. Unfortunate, but that's how it goes. All right. Back for round number 2, playing first, and snap mulliganing, and snap keeping, I guess. Discarding, or pitching a Rites of Initiation here. It doesn't really look like the spot for it. Okay, keeping, bottoming, and looks like the opponent also mulliganed. Yeah, just once. Okay, well, if they have a lava dart, we're in trouble. But good news is we hit a land. And again, we have the Voracious Dragon Mardu Scout combo if we ever get to that spot. Fire Prophecy, okay. Another black-red deck with amazing removal, probably. Yeah, we can't kill the Morph with the Lava Dart without sacking a land, and that is not on the menu with the dragon in our hand. Leaping Master, well, try to trade, I guess. If they have one of the good Morphs, we'll be in trouble, though. Yeah, they could have whatever you call it here, the card that I have in my deck. Feels like they have something here. Yep, that's fine though. It's effectively a 2 for 2. Just going to go to end of turn here. And they were kind enough to play another X1, so now if we draw a land, we should pretty much have them. And that is a land. So just at sorcery speed, we're going to... Okay. Haha. Kill this. Four 4 flyer, go. And they're snap killing it, looks like. Some kind of hybrid mana or something, maybe a Gravedigger. Oh, Mythos, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's equally terrible for me. I really needed that card to survive, but oh well. So either they had 2 packs of Ikoria, or they picked the Mythos and wheeled the Fire Prophecy. I'm not even sure which is worse. Neither one should happen. Oracle. Yeah, we're gonna dead that end of turn here. Boop. And that is not a castable card. So the good news is sacking a land hasn't hurt us. The bad news is we've drawn 5 mountains. And that card again. And I can't do anything about it. I don't even know if I was... I don't think I was wrong to dead that. Where's my lava dart, though, you know? And another mountain. Alright. Are we just going to die in 3 turns to the 5-1? If I draw plains, I don't think I can play the Fiendbinder. I think I have to rebuke the 5-1. Well, I can imagine which mode they're choosing here. The Fire Beast continues to be unimpressive. They probably think I'm mono-red, but that is not worth getting destroyed like this. Now we go to 5. They play like literally any other threat, we lose. Five mana 2/2 flyer. Yeah, it's not good, but we just single-handedly died to this Igneous Pouncer. Okay, well, let's take out the Fire Beast, I guess, because that is not a real Magic card. It's kind of a win more card, I guess. And Flame Core in. This thing does not block the 5-1. Does block some of their stuff. Grape Shot probably come in to take the rights out. Let's run it back. Maybe let's actually take the Sentinel's Eyes out and put Tarot's Faithful in. Alright, it's possible we should be drawing first versus these red-black value decks, so let's give it a shot. Just see what happens. And this hand's pretty good. Glad we're on the draw with it too. Maybe we will draw plains this game. There it is. The secret hidden mana. Okay. Technically, might want to cycle a Splendor Mare, but I don't think that's happening. I imagine there's about to be a Fire Prophecy coming my way. Uh-huh. Chain Flinger. I think we're going to hold off on the Dream Stalker so we can go land Dream Stalker, Grape Shot, and just kill this. Another pretty good deck. I don't know how this player is 0-1. Sure. That one's going to get Collective Defiance, I think. We're playing Storm, yay! Important to do that this turn before they can have mana to sack it and draw a card. full price lightning axe. 2 cards in hand though. I think we're in okay shape here. We need them not to have an answer to this, and even if they do, we have a kill spell that cycles some lands. Important not to play any lands here. Haha, why does this thing trigger when I didn't devour anything? They have it again. Yep, there's the Mythos. Must be nice. We're taking another 2. Lava Dart. Okay. So next turn we're finally gonna be able to Defiance. Please play next one. That is not it. Oh, interesting. Well. This blocks this thing pretty well. Let's cast face down. Let's do it like this. I think we are not attacking. Well, I guess we are attacking here. It's pretty close. The idea being I just want to lava dart this thing away anyway. Could block. Do think I want to dart this though. I think we're okay here. Now they play next one. Haha, gotcha. This is the Keldon Raiders. Do they play a second to last card out? They do. So they effectively have a 5/5 in play here. Well, Mardu Scout, not amazing in this spot anyway. I could go Mountain Dash it. I think I just want to get rid of it though. 2 modes, 4 damage, target player, draws and discards. Target player, target creature. Okay, we drew 3 cards. Not bad. Gonna leave some blockers back. Assume they have a 5/5. Yeah. Wow. Shocker. Let me just make sure they didn't discard anything with flashback. No? Okay. Embolden away. And you may remove a counter from my thing. Gotcha. Go land here. It feels like they can't win the game anymore. Yeah, they agree. All right, well, going on the draw seemed pretty good. Wonder if they will choose that as well. Um, I think we're just running it back here. Ooh, very nice hand. And they chose to play first. Just makes it that much sweeter. Okay. Interesting. I've seen that card before. So, just feels like we're playing a mirror here. Don't even have all the same cards, but it's like we're trying to do the same thing. Not sure which of these I would rather expose to removal first. Probably the Splendor Mare. The Slender Man, if you will. So we could go Fiendbinder next turn if we want to be mana efficient and keep preserving our best threat. They're both 3/2s, so the same removal that would kill Thalia kills the binder. So the trade binder. Haha. Really hope they aren't sandbagging a Mythos here, because that would be terrible for us. In fact, I think I'm just going to pass. I don't want to get owned by the Mythos that they've shown me twice. If they kill this, then you got me, but we can just go for like a dead here anyway. Looks like we got him. No? Just casting it. Okay. You gonna block eventually? I think I do just kill it. I think that's good for me. Traded 5 mana for 3 mana, got 6 life out of the deal. Let's drop a Flock. Playing very quickly. Go, go, go. That card. That is pretty good against this. That's also a pretty good card. It's only equal to the number of goblins it devoured, so even if I wanted to cash this in to kill this, it's a bird soldier spirit, not a goblin. Feels like this is the Mythos. 4 here, 1 here, and then they're going to ping it here, so it's a 1/1. And that was not bad for me, because we didn't get completely wrecked. Okay, Squire first. And let's go Fiendbinder second here. Be mana efficient. It does just get killed, but it means that they're not killing the Flock. So if they want to take 4 here, which they do, let's just hope they don't have anything in hand. They do. It's a 5/1. Kind of have to trade for that. Well, maybe we don't have to trade for that. Because it, like, I think we actually don't. I think this is correct. Crazy as that is. Because now they can't attack with it. Tap you. So we have a first striker on blocks. They need to rip removal here, and they're still behind even if they do that. Got a bit punished, I guess, for not playing the Thalia first. Oh, they drew... Oh, well, they drew that card, which enters tapped. I forgot about that part. So take 6. That was also a draw. And they just scooped it up. Nice. All right, well, we got there in round number 2. Being on the draw got us there. Oh, wait. Before we go to round number 6, let's fix our deck here and take out this stupid thing for this. And let's put the Faithful in over the Sentinel's Eyes as well. Run it back like that. All right. Opponent chooses to play first. I think that's good for us. Got to keep here on the draw, 9 mountains in the deck. And even if we, well, I mean, ideally we hit one turn 1 for the Halberdier, but even if we don't, we just need any land to get us to the Splendor Mare and the Raiders. We don't draw land turn 2, we might be cycling the Mare. Hope it doesn't come to that, though. Well, no longer cycling the Mare. Would have liked to have drawn the turn 1 mountain so we could have Halberdier coming, but can't always get there. Dreamscape Artist from the opponent, pretty good card. Plains, so now they have the Harrow activation, they're just doing it now. Okay. Yep, we're just gonna F6 here. What is this? Whoa, that's pretty crazy. So they're 5-color nonsense here. I'm not sure if I want to play first in this matchup or not. Good news is we have a lifelinker on the way. Wonder if they have the forest for the, oh, they do. Sick. 5 mana, or no. Yes. Okay, 5 mana, 4/4 flyer. Go. Yeah, we've got the Fiendbinder. This is really crazy, the fact that you can do this. I'm impressed. I don't know what their other payoffs are, but that's pretty cool. Don't kill my lifelinker or my tapper. Feels like we have to be in terrible shape here. Another... Oh, yikes. So we need to draw... Well, we don't even have removal because our removal is red. Yeah. I guess we are going to get absolutely crushed here. Attack with all. Tap you. Play this, I guess. Yeah, we're just getting owned here. I'm very impressed by what the opponent's doing. It looks fun. Oh, it has fear too. I didn't even realize that. Okay, taking 8. No big deal. Also, nothing we could do about it if that wasn't clear. Attack with both. I imagine this goes here. Yeah. We could just cycle this. That doesn't seem good enough. Let's cast this. Drop a land too. Doesn't matter. The fact that they have this thing which can come back from their graveyard forever. I wonder if this was their pack one, pick one. Both from Conflux. Can never block this thing, so gotta take the damage. They are slowing down, strangely enough. Probably just pass the turn with mana open, then I don't have any attacks. If I don't draw a mountain here, I have to cycle with Moloch, pretty much. God, their deck is so sick. Okay, sure. I wasn't really attacking with that anyway. Maybe their deck isn't quite as sick as I thought. Rebuke. That seems pretty nice here. Guess we'll cycle. There's a mountain. Nothing suspicious here, just passing the turn. We could play, or we could suspend a Halberdier. I don't think that makes sense, though. What's the ability of sacking 1/1? Each fungus or sapperling gets +1/+1. Okay. It's not terrible. The fact that they attacked with this here and not that feels so bad for me. But I guess we have this thing which could just block anyway. So I guess we just have to do this and then they just replay it. Yay. 3 mana, gain 5 life, return a creature to your hand, pretty much. Tarot's Faithful. Not the most exciting card ever in this spot. Could just cast this. It just dies to that, though. Might still be okay. Not surprised. The token is probably colored here. Okay, take 8, no big deal. Haha, gotcha. Yeah, that'll show you, I guess. So now, yeah, we attack. There's just no hope here, and there hasn't been for a long time. But, yeah. Because now, like, we can do this, and we can have a surprise 5/5, and we can gain 4 life, but we just die to their 2 4/4s that we can't block. Because this can block. Oh, wait, no. It's even if this thing didn't target this. Yeah, I mean, so now there's nothing we can do, so that's the game. Not a very close or interactive one. All right. Anything we can do here? White or blue creatures. No, we didn't really see. We saw one. Guess we can bring Uncaged Fury in or something. Maybe over the Embolden. Maybe that's over the gain 4 life. I think we just have to be super aggro or we can't win this matchup. So let's try that. Alright, play first. We have to, I think. And this is a keep, though it's not great. Drawing the dash thing would be good. It's like a lava spike for free in turn 2. As is, gonna hold up Dead Gone. Okay, that's a better turn 3 play than the Fire Beast. If they just go with the Mana Fixer thing, I'm just gonna snap kill it here. No. Okay. Flame Core. Currently very far away from that one. Pretty good. Swamp. So they have at least 4 colors right now. And that's annoying. Guess I'm never flipping that over. Just need to dome you for 5. Fairly close choice for them, it seems like. Yeah. Need some lands. Also, being able to attack would be nice. Sure, that doesn't really matter. Okay. Now just one mountain and then no more lands. That's what I want. Okay, they have all 5 colors. Well, could be worse, I guess. Attack. Tap. Okay. For 1, go. The fact that their turn was just 4 mana, make a 1/1 is pretty nice. Don't know what they can have here with their crazy mana. Oh. That doesn't seem unfair or unreasonable. Interesting. Guess we just try to kill them pretty much. Yeah, tapping down the Oros. Do we just want to dome them? Like, we can just deal them 10 here. I think that's actually our out. So, because I don't think it's getting any better for us on the board. And we're going to gain 10 too. of our burn spells hit face. Lava Dart, Collective Defiance. And that's kind of it, isn't it? I guess I could have bounced this thing to their hand. Was that better? Maybe it was better. I don't know. Leaping Master. Doesn't seem super masterful right here. We just have to cycle this. Okay, there's a mountain. So that's kind of step one. Sort of. Pretty much on a one-outer here to hit Collective Defiance to try to win this game. So otherwise, I just didn't feel like it was happening. But maybe I didn't play it super well. Maybe the bounce would have been a little more reasonable. This feels terrible for me, whatever this is. Like an X spell. Yeah. 5-color Wargate. Or 5 CMC Wargate, I should say. Probably just get the flyer here. Oh, that looks fun. You and humans you control have hexproof. That means that we need to bounce this to their hand or we can't burn them out. I don't even think we pay. I think we click no here. Oh my god. We are super close with this grape shot. We are actually super, super close to having this game. So we need a mountain. Yeah. We actually just need a mountain here. Come on, mountain. Come on, mountain. So here's the deal. We're not on a 2-turn either, which is nice. Though they might be able to have a follow-up that kills me. I guess a cheap white spell would also be game over here. Blah. Okay, just another broken rare. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, let me double check I have enough mana. Yeah, if we draw exactly mountain, we have enough mana like that. We can draw Sentinel's Eyes, and that would work too, or would Avon Square work? No. And I think we took out... Did we take out the eyes? I don't remember. Haha. That was not it, unfortunately. Okay, so I think we have to go for a fun line here, because right now this is 14. And when this thing attacks, it bounces this. So I have to discard a card here to turn it into a 5/5. So I have to pitch this, and then I still have the same outs as before. God, this is absurd. Oh, wait. I do have this thing. Which means... Oh my gosh. That actually does it, doesn't it? Oh my gosh, this actually does it. So I almost messed this up. This deals 1 damage to any target. I didn't realize that. So now what I can do, I can Dreamstalker Manticore, and then on their upkeep, I bounce this to their hand with... Oh. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Shoot. Because now the problem I run into is if I bounce this, they can replay it, and then suddenly they have hexproof again. So if I play this, they can just bounce it, which means, yeah, we're back to plan A. God. Okay. So we have to pitch this. We have to pray for a mountain. We have to hope they don't prowess here and get me. If they prowess here and get me, I lose. Okay, they did not do that. So we eat their creature, or we try to. Doesn't matter if they can save it. They cannot. Alright, come on, mountain. We've got 7 left in the deck. Come on, mountain. Mountain is the only card that gets me out of this spot. I am not playing toward the Collective Defiance out. I have 7 mountains in the deck, 22 cards, which means I'm just under 1 and 3 to hit this land. And I don't think I can draw any redraws or anything. Oh, this is also a human. Blah. Alright. 1 time. Not even close. Okay, well... yeah, I mean... I guess we show them that we were close. We were close. There's no flashback thing I'm forgetting about. Can you imagine a lava dart? Lava dart actually was another out there, wasn't it? I was forgetting about that. Unless I already used it. I did not. So yeah, this is... Alright, well, almost got there. Great deck. Not great running with it, but that's how it goes sometimes. Once again, thanks for watching, guys, and hope you've enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time.